All right. Biscuit, give us one for the 1-2 back here.
Give us an all right, Biscuit. Yeah. He didn't want to now. He's over
All
it.
right. Now you shy? Your camera shy? All right, dude.
Give him about 5 minutes.
All right, crew. We're at a little special on episode 16 here. Thank you, Biscuit. As you see, we have a lone member of the Back Talk is not with us tonight.
Oh, no.
He is traveling, and his, what is it called, service is not of top quality. We tried to get him in here. It was just in and out. It was just, it was not good for you guys, to say the least.
It would have been, let's shout out to the OG Back Talkers. It would have been like my quality episode 1. Ooh. And we could not do that again. Would you agree, Mikey? I couldn't do it again.
Couldn't do it again. So we put a halt to that. We promise we'll have the Beaz knees, Beaz nasty on the next one.
Yeah.
With his true self, true form. And we all wish him the best safe travels as he's going to, what's it again?
I kept calling it snake in my boots, but it's sand in my boots.
Sand in my boots. Isn't there a song? Hey, darling, I got a red.
I just know
snake in my bucket, something like that.
I just know snake in my boot from Toy Story, dog.
A lot of good things happening around the world here.
Yeah,
you know?
Mikey.
Dude, I just saw what's her name? Dua Lipa, big pickleball girl.
Dua Lipa and the baby.
Hey, shout out. Who? Raise your hand if you're all pickleball fans out there, back talkers. Can't see you, but you raise your hand anyway. Oh, I know some of you guys did. It's all good. That's what we're here for.
That's awesome.
Man, really good. Got him good. I don't know. One thing that's kind of got me, Corb, I don't know if you saw, like, I love the NFL.
Yeah.
Love it. I love football.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm just not crazy about the schedule releases. Like, they're cool seeing them, but some people are like, NFL schedule's out today.
I didn't give a fuck. And
cool.
It was kind of, yeah. And, like, we have, they scheduled us, I think, a Monday night game against the Jets because they thought we would have had Aaron Rodgers already. And so they're like, oh, drama. And did you see, I was listening to the radio this morning, they have the Cowboys and the Commanders, I think, have 8 primetime games or some shit. No. Cowboys and the
7.
Chiefs. Yeah, the Chiefs have 7. The Cowboys have like 7 too, and then the Commanders have like 6. Something crazy.
I think the Chiefs and Cowboys face off Christmas Day or something, or maybe they're both playing on Christmas, but not against each other.
No, I think it's the day after Thanksgiving. I think Black Friday.
Black Friday.
Yeah, because the Eagles and the Bears play that day too. I think.
Like, I get getting the hype, but at the same time, like you said, like, not even have to be the Steelers, but like, y'all could be hyping up this game that's like 6-7 months away, whatever it is, and it's just like those two teams could be terrible, or one could be really good, the other one could be just garbage.
That's what I mean. And Miami has like 7 or something primetime games too. Who wants to watch those fucking bums? Sorry, shout out Miami. Fucking bums playing all the time on TV. Like, I mean, in prime time.
Only if they're in warmer weather.
Their fucking stadium stinks.
Hey. It's Dolphins.
Ooh.
Dan Marino.
Hey, dude, shout out the beard.
How's it Things looking dark.
It's long, boy.
Or is that just the...
No, dude, it's black. I thought it was going to change colors, and it's just black.
Dude, mine's getting more red the more I grow it out.
I wanted that look, dude. I'm wearing a black shirt. Look at that. I'm just like a head.
A head.
Also, Little fat to less fat update.
Uh-oh.
Shot down a couple pant sizes.
Let's go.
I feel like I'm swimming in my old shirts. You know what I mean? And then the pants. The pants I bought recently were smaller than another pair of pants that I have. So I already was going down. So now I'm down another, and now they feel like huge. I'm like, shout out.
It's always a little more satisfaction when you're putting the belt on. You have to go over a couple more holes.
I actually told Heather I got to buy a new belt soon.
Gotta buy a new belt.
And then we've been joking. Shout out Golf Augusta not making clothes for the fat fellers.
Oh.
We've been joking. Heather goes, "You can buy Zach's clothes
Come
now."
on, totally.
Shout out Golf Augusta for doing the people's work. Shop local. He's the man, the legend. At Golf Augusta on Instagram. Shout out to the Augusta T. Those are sick, by the way. Go follow him on Instagram. He's almost at 20K. Shout out to him.
Shout out. Totally my guy.
Yeah,
I'll just
dude,
come
what a
stop by
guy.
the house and see him this week, even though he'll probably be seeing this if he watches. A week later?
Nah, I'm putting this out this weekend.
This weekend. Here we go.
Yeah, we're getting you guys some weekend content.
Hey, weekend content. Don't we love it?
Why not? Why not?
Why not? Dude, I actually had what I thought was a great question for today.
Hmm?
If you're ready for it.
I'm always.
Just because I was feeling like today, so we were walking outside today.
Okay.
Feeling a little good weather outside, a little heat, getting ready for that summer action, Little, had me feeling a little nostalgic as a kid. Like, I was remember like, what did you know, or when did you know when it was like summertime as a kid? You know what I'm saying? And so like my thing went back to like, what's a movie that kind of reminds you of like being a kid, but also brings you back like, oh, it's summertime.
Like a movie?
A movie, or it could be anything.
To be honest, realistically, so like back when I was a kid, I was living in Texas. It started getting warm pretty early, right?
Yeah, it's true.
So, I mean, March, April, May, it was warm. It wasn't starting to get dark though. But the moment that it started getting dark at 7:30, I knew we were outside.
Outside
Day.
All day.
Yeah, man, dude, summers in Texas were legit, man. Like, up until I moved, like, in elementary school, a couple of my buddies lived right down the street. We would play all the street sports, right? We'd even play street tennis with no net. We didn't care. We were just outside playing. And
Having
it was
fun.
nice. The dry heat, difference maker. For sure. And so we'd do all that stuff. And then even up until like when I moved, I was going into my junior year of high school, we would play wiffle ball 3 or 4 days a week.
Dude.
My baseball buddies in high school. So,
Yeah.
the moment it started getting darker later, we were outside.
Heck yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. No, we had a similar, we played, until it got dark outside. And like,
God,
we
it's
just
the
come
best,
home
huh?
during school. When it was still cool, right before summer, still light outside, go out there, get a couple more buckets in or
Yeah, dude.
whatever, doing wiffle ball, whatever that may be. So that was always a good time. But no, maybe think about it. I may get some heat on this. You ever seen the movie Pixels?
Oh, the Adam Sandler movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
I don't know why.
haven't seen
That
it.
thing just popped in my head today. I was like total nostalgic feel, even though it's still like, it came out in like 2012, maybe? I don't know.
That's still 13 years ago, man.
But I'm thinking like, dude, I don't know why that movie just brings me back to like, I'm like a 5-year-old kid and like getting ready for the summertime.
Dude, I am 7 years away from a 20-year high school anniversary. Fuck.
I just had our 10-year last year.
Okay, so yeah, 3 years. Okay. Yeah, God, I feel old as fuck.
Age is just a number.
Oh, shit. You hear that beeping?
What's going on?
That is Cooper's little sock. He must be sleeping some weird way.
Uh-oh.
It's alright. It's a cool little sock. It's about to get loud right here if it'll...
His sock?
Yes. Sorry, that was crazy, I know. So it monitors... It's called an Owlet Dream Sock. Grossly priced. But it's what
like SOCK sock?
Yeah.
It's
Goes
an
on his
actual
right
sock?
foot.
Huh.
And no, it's like Velcro and like straps on. But it monitors like his blood oxygen, his heart rate, his...
It's a Oura ring for kids.
Yeah, basically for when they sleep. And that beep right there was because it was like it wasn't reading, so it was kind of letting us know, like, hey, just in case, check it out.
Check it out.
Yeah. So,
Sleep socks.
shout out to the Owlet Dream Sock. If you
Brought to a kid near you.
Yeah, if you have one, you know they're sick and they're definitely worth the money. If you don't have one, look them up and they're grossly expensive. Shout out though.
Shout out.
So
Love the sleep socks.
So Mike, I mean, what's been going on, man? How's the week?
Dude, the week was a roller coaster, man.
Yeah?
Yeah. A roller coaster.
Hold on. I'm a pause.
Oh.
All right, man. So let's talk about this roller coaster. Sorry about that. Cooper's sock went off again.
Damn.
Yeah,
Sleep
dude.
sock again, coming in clutch with the notifications.
Yeah, his foot was popping out the back of the crib, so probably why, because it was probably being pressed up against the wood. So just needed to move it and readjusted him, so he's good to go now.
While we're on baby talk, shout out to May for being week and a half, 2 weeks old.
Her name is May. Nice.
When was she born? Yeah, 2 weeks old.
Nice, dude. How's he sleeping?
Dude, time just goes as I think she's sleeping good.
Yeah, just what?
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's
You're
bad.
not gonna tell me to wait.
Hey, you got something to say? No, just kidding.
Ah.
I'm just kidding.
Ah. But yeah, roller coaster of a week. So was it Sunday? Sunday, dude. Start off with Sunday and little Mother's Day. Shout out to all the moms out there. Appreciate you. Shout out to my mom. Love you, mom. Tish. So took Bailey to get some coffee for a little, furry mom. Yeah. Shout out to the furry moms as well. When we go get some coffee, we parked across the street because there wasn't much parking in the park, like near Piedmont Park and whatnot. So we parked across the street in this little, shopping center. And we walk across there. We had a little Biscuit with us getting some coffee. Everything's fine and dandy. Biscuit gives a little yap or two to a couple dogs. We get them all quiet, get them all chilled, settled, having a good time. We get the coffee. We get back to the car. Sticker. And then both fucking wheels on the back are booted. What? Like what?
They really
So we
said,
call,
fuck you.
dude, we couldn't have been there more than I don't know, 10, 15 minutes, if that. I don't know. It wasn't that long. So it looks like the guy may have been just waiting on us, watching us.
Had to have been.
Dude, sure enough, we call the number and we get a hold of the guy and we're like, hey, we're booted. You come unlock us. And he was like, you got Touch Pay, Apple Pay, card, whatever. Yeah,
Right.
dude, we got it. Come
Yeah,
on.
it's 2025. Who doesn't?
Yeah. And he's like, all right, I'll be there in 60 seconds. I was like, huh?
He
60
must have
seconds?
just got done fucking wrapping them shits on there.
Literally.
I've
And
been booted in Atlanta.
Dude, I kid you not. I'll get to that in a second. I see him walking from his car, so he's literally parked in the same parking center. And I'm like, dude, you're not going to those stores today, so like, why don't you give yourself a boot? Like, what's going on here? Comes in here, and so we're just trying to get more info. We're like, hey, there's no signs anywhere, bud, that we can't park here. He's like, yeah, there's 12 of them. I was like, no.
Show me.
Literally. He's like, just look around. I kid you not, there's 3 cars beside us. There must have been the 3 cars for the people that worked at the nail salon right there, because no one was in the nail salon. They're all watching us, so they probably could have told on us. Who knows? But there's a sign on the other side behind a tree. We should have took pictures of it. There's behind a tree. So I'm like, you can't see that unless you literally go walk and you walk behind the tree. And I was like, then there's another sign on the other side of the parking lot. Yes, there's a sign there, but like when you're entering into the parking lot, you don't see the sign. Like the sign's facing in, not facing out.
Right.
So I'm like, that does you no good. And I'm like, dude, like, you gotta do better with your signs. He was like, well, you caught on camera too. And I'm like,
yeah, no shit, I'm
caught on camera. Pull up the camera, dude. Like, what are you just like creep? Not like you're just being a creep. You're watching the camera all day. Like, that's like, dude, if you're out here just to get people for parking, like we weren't gone for like 10, 15 minutes. Like, but like, all right, whatever, we'll pay it. F you.
Right.
Have a good one. See you later.
Peace out.
But what gets me though is like, I'm like, don't y'all want people to park in your parking lot, like to show that your business is booming? Because I kid you not, we're leaving. There's 3 other cars that were booted.
No.
3 out of the 6 cars that were in the parking lot.
I got booted in Atlanta once too. So. Fuck Atlanta.
So that was a great start to the week, of course. And then I guess work's been going good. Work's been getting good.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, man.
Pushing it through. Getting through it. Grinded.
May have an update for you back talkers here. Maybe I'll do it for the next one. Ooh. But it's been going good. So that's the roller coaster up there, and
he doesn't want to go down.
The downside. Before we go back up, we went down a little bit. We, of course, we missed out on old Beaz Nasty here.
Yep, we sure did.
The bad quality, so that's the down part. So hopefully we can get another back
But
up.
hey, we're on the uppity up right now. We're gonna put out a nice little short pod out for you guys. Shout out. Yeah, I mean that's what's up, Mikey. I mean, besides the $75 boot, did you have to pay $75 per boot?
No, luckily it was just the one where I'm just like, dude, we're not going anywhere with one. So like, why does the need for 2 of them?
Yeah, that's kind of ridiculous. What's it on the? Oh no! Did it scuff?
No, like, dude, he almost on one side he almost knocked the hubcap off, and I was like, "Watch it, buddy."
Watch it, pal.
But
I think it costs more than that boot.
It didn't come off, but yeah, it was just what a
pain in the ass.
Pain.
Yeah,
what can you do? How's your week?
Let's see. What's today? Thursday?
Today's Thursday.
I mean
Wednesday. Did I say Wednesday this whole time?
Thursday, fellas. Back talkers. Shout out to Mikey. Sunday, Mother's Day. Shout out to Heather. Shout out to my mom, Tina. Mother's Day. Hey. We went to Cracker Barrel. We actually kind of celebrated Mother's Day on Saturday just because we knew it was going to be a little busy at anywhere we decided to go. So we had sushi on Saturday, and then she was a little under the weather, so that's fine. It wasn't because of the sushi. I felt fine.
Could
and then
though?
No, it was something that she had happen before. I'll tell you later. And then Sunday she was feeling pretty good. We went out and got some Cracker Barrel. Shout out to my mom for sending Cooper a Cracker Barrel gift card for his birthday. We used it. And
Suck it, Coop.
Well, I mean, he had pancakes. He had a whole breakfast. Kid eats, puts it down.
Eats, puts it down.
Had 2 slices of mellow last night. Not full slices, but like mini slices. You know when you get like an extra large pizza and it cuts like the real thin slices for like parties? You know what I mean? Like a work party?
No.
Or like you remember in high school when they gave you the pizza party? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they cut it real small.
Remember the time they give you a pizza party for a bonus at work?
What's a bonus?
A pizza party.
So he ate 2 of those yesterday. I crushed them.
Sick.
And actually, Heather has a friend leaving, so she went out to dinner tonight. So I grabbed Zach's Beaz.
Hey.
And
Shout
he had
out
a
to
kiddie
the
meal tonight.
Zaxby's.
So shout out to Cooper. He didn't eat it all, though.
Eating it up. Having a good time.
He actually, yeah, he eats. But, yeah, so we did that. Went to Costco Saturday.
Let's go.
Yeah, dude. And then just been, working. Fuck.
Just grind it, dude. Just push it through.
I mean, fuck, dude. I've been worn out. I went to bed 2 nights ago at like 8:30. In bed, sleep.
Yeah.
I was tired.
You guys
man.
watching any new shows?
No, I've been watching a lot of basketball.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, the playoffs have been pretty good.
Dude, shout out Edwards.
Dude.
I believe they're moving on to the finals, right?
The conference finals again against
Conference
the
finals.
Thunder.
Nuggets?
Thunder. They beat the Nugs. Or no, the
Oh,
Thunder
they
beat the
did.
Nugs. It's the Thunder versus
Timberwolves.
yeah. And then it's Boston and the Knicks Boston and the Knicks, whoever wins that versus Indianapolis. So
Yeah.
or Indiana. Sorry,
Pacers.
fucking everything up. So
The Pacers.
which
is
shout out Tyrese Halliburton for being crowned the most overrated player in the league, and then hooping in the playoffs. Dude, kid balling.
shutting all the haters up.
Keep doing it too.
You have to enlighten me on some of the basketball talk. 'Cause all I've been really keeping up with Ant Edwards and Timberwolves. I see a little bit of the Celtics and Knicks, but I knew they were still playing.
Yeah, I've watched quite a few of those. It's hard to watch those 10 o'clock games.
Dude, so tough, man.
Yeah.
I even had trouble even on weekends. I was trying to stay up and watch. I was like,
Actually, I'm going to save this for when we have all of us, but I got a huge clown coming next week. Oh, my God.
huge clan.
Yeah, I do. I'll get into that next week.
Should I share my crown? I got a pretty good one, dude.
Do you want to share it now, or do you want everybody?
I don't know, because like,
nasty
I'm kind
to hear
of
it,
pumped
too.
up about it.
Fucking just do it.
Let it rip. Dude, it got me in the feels. It got me going. Wanted me to jump through a brick wall and wanted me to do so much more for the back talkers
Shout out.
and to do more for myself and my family.
Hey, shout out.
And ultimately create more stuff for the back talkers to view and hopefully spread the good word of the Back Talk Pod. And what's more to come. So I'll share a little bit. I don't know if you guys saw. It should have been all over X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it.
And Twitter.
A.J. Brown's commencement speech for Ole Miss.
Oh, I actually didn't watch it.
Dude. There was a little clip that he had at the very end of what he said. And it just hit. Just hit, man. So, I'll read you what I have written down here. He said, "You are your own operation. Your discipline is your product. Your name is your brand. Yeah. Your habits are your investments. Nobody's coming to build it for you. They're not.
Nope.
Nobody's coming to rescue you when it gets hard. They're not. But success isn't owned, and rent is due. Or excuse me, it's rented, and rent's due every day."
You got
He
that
said a
right.
lot better than I just did.
Hey,
So you back are gonna have a lot of fun laughing at me saying that.
He wrote it.
But he wrote it. It was a great speech.
I'm gonna
If
watch.
we could pull up the clip with the words, put in the graphic, right?
Boom. Enter the graphic.
It's in there. Great speech.
Shout out.
Killed it. Shout out. Made me want to just, yeah. So,
Yeah. That's it's a great crown. Sorry. I am gonna
Crown.
Yeah, crown. I am gonna go watch that. Send it to me actually. If you did you retweet it or anything? Or excuse me, re-exed it.
I liked it. I liked
You licked it. Yeah. Well, I got a little. I'll give you a little crown this week. I've been
okay.
As some of you back talkers know, I'm a racing fan. Okay. Indy 500's coming up for IndyCar, and they've been doing practicing. And do you know who Kyle Larson is? He is the golden boy of NASCAR, the poster child, 2021, Cup champion. The face of Hendrick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dude I think he was fourth fastest in practice today at like 236 point something around Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
That's zooming.
Yeah, those Indy cars go. And what's cool about it is, I'll insert this clip. I was watching highlights of him just running around the track, and it looked like he was on a fucking Sunday stroll.
Dude, how can you even see?
And it was so crazy. They were just like, I watch fucking highlights like it ain't nobody's business. So I was watching highlights in bed. Shout out to Heather for letting me do that. And
hey,
shout out. And he's just sitting there driving, and it just looked like he's just cruising in a fucking...
That's insane.
Dude, it is insane. I'll have to send you a clip.
Would you ever go that fast?
Yes. If I was a racer, I'd love to.
I'm talking about not a racer. You right now, if they asked you to drive the car tomorrow or even ride in the car tomorrow,
yes.
Would you do it?
Yes.
What about
pass
driving?
out? If they would let me, yes. You're good. Yes, I would. If I could. Oh, dude, that'd be it. Oh, bro, what? That'd be so sick. Could you imagine going that fast around a track? Oh, my God.
No, I can't imagine because I mean, like, you wouldn't be able to see anything.
He crashed one day. I don't know if he was going 236, but
that's fast.
Yeah. He went 236, and I think the fastest time for the day was like 238. 237. It's gross, isn't it?
But Indy's not just a straight, like a complete circle ride. They got some turns there, right? I mean,
IndyCar
turns, but
IndyCar does 3 different like types of tracks. They do street tracks, road courses, like street courses, road courses, and like ovals. So they do all 3. And what's cool about them is they have rear wings that are different for each type of track. Pretty cool.
Mm.
And they have windscreens. I'm a fan of that.
Windscreens.
Yeah.
Block the
F1
wind.
doesn't. Yeah, F1 doesn't.
Mm.
But that part of it. Which
Huh.
they're going through a huge car redesign for next year, so.
Maybe I'll give racing a try one of these days.
Dude, Mikey, you need to. Indy's tough to get into if you don't like ovals. I'm not a big oval guy, and they'll do like a few ovals in a row, and I'm like, F1's good though.
That's it for me.
The Italian GP is this weekend.
Should have went, man. Could have went
Yeah.
top of my ancestors.
Let me see. What time do you plan on leaving on Sunday?
It's probably gonna leave pretty early.
Like, what's pretty early?
7, 8.
Nice. It's a good move. Let me see what time this race is. What?
That's a good move.
Dude, is it not? I love leaving early. What are we talking about? Wait, OKC is still playing. I thought they were moved on already. My bad. Shout out to me being a dumb fuck.
Damn.
What was I looking up again? Oh, Formula 1. Sorry, back talkers. I look like a stupid fuck.
Formula 1. Italian Grand Prix.
Yep, it is. This is the AWS Made in Italy Emilia Romagna GP. It's at 9 a.m. ESPN 2. And then, actually, Mikey, May 23rd is a day that you should watch. The Monaco GP.
May 23rd, the Monaco GP.
That's the weekend after. Or May 25th, sorry. That is at 9 a.m. as well.
I might make it back in time to watch the start of the race.
Well, what's cool is Kimi Antonelli, who's that 18-year-old who's a baller, is from Italy. So this is his first home race as a F1 driver. So that's cool.
That's pretty cool.
There's plenty of chances for you to watch a race this year. Maybe, let's see. What will you be doing October 17th through the 19th?
Oh, dude, October 17th, I will be, let's see here. I'll be in Atlanta.
That's a Friday.
Hear me out. I'm going to be at the grocery store. I'm going to be getting groceries for the next week.
Do you guys go every Friday?
We try to.
We go Sundays, usually.
Yeah. We used to go on Sundays, but then we were like, if we could try to meal prep that whole Saturday, or like the early part of Saturday, and have like our Sundays just free.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, it just kind of depends on how we're feeling. No, October 19th is the USGP. That one's in Austin. That's a great track. You would actually, I think, like that race. I know it's a few months away, but so I mean,
might check it out.
Yeah, I mean,
dude, have you seen Acuna?
Wrong.
He's almost back.
Yeah,
dropped a bomb in his first game back for the Stripers there. So that's pretty exciting. Hopefully he comes back sooner rather than later.
Hey, shout out to the Guardy Wins for being 25-18, second in the AL Central.
Guardy wins, all right.
Guardy wins, even though we got fucking dusted last night.
By who?
The Brew Crew.
Oof.
9-5. And then we lost a series against the Phillies too.
Damn.
But second in the AL. AL
Second
East.
in the AL.
AL Central, sorry.
Can't fault that.
Detroit 29-15. Detroit leading the way. Finally back on top.
Damn.
Looking good, feeling good as a ball club.
Let's go.
So shout out to the Tigers, even though that's how I feel about them.
And football is now 100 days away.
Shout out to football. That is, if you think about it, that is 3 times 30 plus 10.
Wow.
It's basically 3 months and like maybe 13 days. It's sick.
Yeah.
So, I mean, hey, I think we got some good content here tonight. Thanks for listening to us. I know we're a man short tonight. Beaz nasty. Safe travels. Have fun at Snake in my boots. Just kidding. Sand in my boots.
Sand in my boots.
Shout out Big Extra Plug, Morgan Wallen, Big
Shout 'em
Mike.
out.
Where can they find you at?
Hey, they can find me on the old X, Twitter, And the things will be up here somewhere. The old Instagram, the gram, as you young bucks might say these days. I may now consider myself an old head. I don't know. Getting up there. Getting up there.
As the cringe kids say nowadays.
Big unk.
I hate it.
Hey. You can find me on TikTok, even though you won't see many postings there. I can't say promise, because I don't want to say promise, but I'm going to be working on it.
Hey, he's working on it.
Working on it.
We're working.
I got to do some more things to post some things for you guys, so it's coming.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. Hey.
I'm not forgetting anything out there.
Stay tuned. Hey, why, did you tell the name of all of your fucking pages?
It's going to be up here somewhere, right?
I mean, it is, but don't worry. I'll tell you guys mine. You can find me on Instagram and at old Twitter at the Corbin H and old TikTok at Corb.h. So, hey, shout out to the Back Talkers. Shout out. We'll see you next week. Boom.
Next week.